Alright. Let's see if the bridge is still all broken. It still looks pretty mangled. How long has it been mangled for now? Like 8 years?
Yeah, about.
Oh yeah, this is easy. Easy peasy. Used to be more caution tape here. I guess somebody broke it. It's fine. Oh. Just gotta not die, that's all. It was like Crash Bandicoot. With the turtles on the bridge. And I got really pissed off and started screaming at the TV because hitboxes are bullshit. Oh god. It's a little wobbly. I did it. I love getting lost in the woods. Do you think we'll find any cryptids?
We're gonna find a squonk.
They squonk in these woods?
Yep, there's squonks.
Oh, they squonks in these woods. Hey, what's up guys? Sorry if my voice sounds normal. I've been a little healthy lately. I made a request. I asked a few people, asked a bunch of my friends, some people in the Discord, some people in real life for suggestions of things I should make videos about. And my good friend Brody told me I should make a video about her. And I said, yes, like, I'll do that. It kind of seemed like a joke, but I'm going to do it anyway because Brody's my friend and she's really cool and I like her. Brody is a very genuine and sweet person. And she has incredibly based and correct political takes on everything. She is a mother and she is a great friend. She is the coolest. She likes anime. She has a big old collection of anime figures that she keeps in one of those glass mirror cabinets, like the one that my grandma would keep her porcelain in, but it's full of anime. She's got some like a really sexy figurine of Toru from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which is great. And ever since joining the We Watch Anime Discord server, you know, I have had a very emotionally, like, positive experience. These last couple weeks, like, making a bunch of new friends, and, like, having these friends who are, like, kind of small-time content creators who are encouraging me and pushing me to make stuff and have this sort of creative outlet, it's been absolutely uplifting and really, really great for me and my, like, mental health. Like, just absolute, like, linear scale from being, like, stuck down in the dumps, sick and tired of my grindy, boring day job, to like suddenly everything is much more tolerable because I have this to look forward to. I get to just yap into the camera and just put my heart out there, spill my soul for whoever wants to hear it. And it's been great. And since the beginning, Brody has been one of my biggest supporters. She has been super great, super nice. And anytime either one of us is experiencing some kind of social anxiety or just a bit of like insecurity about like our social standing and like, you know, because sometimes I just get that existential dread of like maybe I say something that I think is kind of funny or interesting and then it goes ignored and I start to like question myself and be like, oh my god, like, oh shit, oh fuck, like, am I just annoying? Am I am I in the way? And you know, Brody has been there for me for that, and I've been there for her. Like, we've emotionally supported each other. So very quickly, I think she's, like, one of the best, like, friends I've made in that server, like, immediately. Of course, I'd be remiss to not mention some of the other people. That one Lucario fan has been absolutely amazing. She's, like, a human, like, anime encyclopedia. Every time, no matter what I'm talking about or trying to share, she always has, like, more information and more things relevant to that thing I just said that I didn't know about. She's just constantly like sharing information, just constantly like, oh, you like that thing? Well, what about this other thing that's tangentially related to that? And you would really like this too. And it's like, you're right, I would. Like, that's so cool. And I don't know like anyone who can do that so like consistently.
You gotta move. The sun is blurring everything out. There's a squonk hole.
There's a squonk? Oh my god. That's a real life squonk hole. We're getting pretty deep into the woods now. I think we're gonna find a squirk.
Squonk.
Squonk. Sorry. I don't want to scare it off. I think Shree's gonna find a squonk soon. I've been doing my squonk call.
That's kind of dangerous right there. Surprised they haven't removed that.
What?
That.
Yeah, it's a little sketch. It's a little spooky. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think. Why are you on the stump? I want to be on the stump. I'm gonna tickle you. I don't know like anyone who can do that so like consistently. Okay, so I recorded that last segment like a week ago because I was still kind of figuring out what I wanted to say and wasn't sure how to say it because I was still sorting through a lot of feelings that I wasn't sure about at the time. And also the camera battery ran out before I could finish my thoughts anyway. So I'm just going to completely re-record the last segment of this video now that things have transpired a little bit. So I talked about how cool Brody is and now she's my friend, and I talked about that one Lucaria fan. There are other people in that Discord server that I've gotten closer to over like the last week or so, and it just constantly feels like I'm making new friends and like everyone in there is super duper sweet. There's tons of people I could mention. One person I want to mention by name is Nisa. Nisa's super duper sweet. It's just like we had like a few conversations in the server that just got like really, really fun and like really deep and like, I don't know. It just feels like people get me in this place. I think for me that there's been this kind of like awkward like hurdle I'm trying to overcome because I'm in a social situation I've never been in before. That being that like the person who owns this Discord server is you know, a fucking YouTuber who I've been subscribed to for like over a decade, someone that I used to really, really look up to for like years, and someone who gave me like the framework I needed to sort of sort out like my thoughts and feelings, and like she played a big role in making me the person I am today, despite the fact that she never met me before, or like wasn't aware of my existence for most of that. And now I come into this Discord server, and she just, like, chats with everybody. Like, she's super friendly. That's not her. Like, okay, like, this person that you used to, like, look up to and think really highly of is now someone that you're talking to regularly have to be very careful to not come across as creepy or stalkerish and, like, try to just be cool, not make things weird, not make this person hate me. Because that's always, like, an anxiety I've kind of had. Like, I've had recurring nightmares of, like, meeting, like, my favorite people on the internet, like YouTubers and stuff, or streamers. I have, like, dreams about meeting them, and then they think I'm weird or annoying, and they tell me how annoying I am, and then they hate me. So I'm having so many dreams like that. About, like, I don't know, like the Game Grumps or something. Or, like, because I would hear their voices, like, constantly from watching Game Grumps, and then have, like, a dream about meeting them, and them just being, like, you kind of suck, like, you're not funny, and then I cry. So for me, this is, like, a unique social, like, circumstance, where it's like, oh, this person that I used to watch as, like, a show is now a person that I'm talking to actively. And, you know, like, a few days ago, like, we've had a few, like, deeper conversations and, like, serious talks about stuff, and talks about not serious things, and lots of goofs and jokes and stuff. And, over time, it's feeling more and more like like this person has crossed a threshold in my mind of like she is no longer a thing I watch, now she is a friend. Like, I voiced these feelings to her a couple times, and she's totally chill about it, because she's met so many fans and so many people who were much, much stranger than I am about it, but she was still cool about it, because I guess she's figured out how to deal with it over the years. She says she has a very thorough understanding of how to interact with autistic people, for example. Like, I'm autistic, so that's, like, reassuring to hear. Oh, you're not going to immediately jump to conclusions about me being, like, an asshole or whatever because I miss social cues or something. That's good. But yeah, I guess I just had this idea in my head that, like, a YouTuber could never, like, stoop to the level of being friends with me if I don't know. I kind of saw it as like I'm just some person, like I'm just some like rando, so like who would care? And like I've joined YouTubers like Discord servers before, and like I never join these things under the assumption that the person owning it is going to become my friend. Like I never try to be friends with like content creators because it's like they're probably super busy and have tons of fans who want their attention and are begging for their attention all the fucking time. Why would I then impose myself as if I'm so important that I get to beg for their attention too? Like, what makes me more worthy of someone's time than anyone else, you know? Like, just because I'm a fan doesn't mean that I'm like special. You know, there's literally like thousands of me. It's like I joined the server for Schaeferless Productions, that one YouTube channel that did like the Megamind review, and like, you know, I feel like that one was a lot lower pressure for me because that wasn't like a YouTuber that I looked up to. That was just some guy who's about the same age as me who was making funny kind of memey reviews of like movies that I grew up with. So it was like, oh yeah, this guy likes How to Train Your Dragon and Shrek, like, sure, I can vibe with that. Maybe his fans are just like him, and I'll find other people like him to hang out with, you know? And yeah, his server had a lot of cool people in it, but there were like also a lot of like teenagers and people who were there for like because he reviews like Marvel movies and animated movies, there were a lot of people who just care about animated stuff. It wasn't really my crowd. Like, they were nice and I made a few friends, but for the most part it was not my crowd. Like, people who care way too much about, I don't know, like Sing 2 or something. Sing 2 is not in my world. It's not part of my vision. It's not part of my perception of the, like, that's outside of my bubble. That's outside of my like periphery of things I give a fuck about. Bringing up something like Sing 2 and being like, oh yeah, that's like the worst movie I've ever seen. I'm like, why have you seen it? Like, I could not give less of a fuck that exists. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love cartoons, but like, I'm not gonna act like I don't base my whole like media consumption around cartoons. Like, I don't know. It's like, I get like a vibe from people who would just talk about cartoons all the time. Like, it's like, nah, not my style. But, you know, to my surprise, to my shock and amazement, the man himself, the Schaeferless Productions, James, would join the voice chat every once in a while. And I did join a voice chat when he was in it one time, but I was mostly joining because there were like a dozen other people in there, and some of them were people that I liked, so I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll hang out. And yeah, it was about what you would expect. It's all these like young people begging for this guy's attention and like trying to become his friend and trying to like make him laugh over and over again, trying to share all of their media opinions with him and try to get him to like give his thoughts or like agree or disagree, like debate, whatever, and just constantly like talking, trying so hard to get this dude's attention and keep it for as long as possible. I could barely get a word in edgewise, but when I did, I was very casual about it, and I was just telling stories about my life that I thought were funny or interesting. I wasn't like talking exclusively about movies or cartoons or whatever. And like the thing about James is that he's just like a regular dude. Like, he's just like every other nerd. He's not like, I don't think he really has any particular thing about himself that makes him like a really, really great content creator. Like, he's not like, oh, he's like such a great artist. He's he's no Every Frame of Painting. He's no Noah Caldwell-Gervais. He's just like a really nice, nerdy guy who likes movies and talks about them in a way that is sometimes fun to listen to, and that's pretty much the extent of it. He's just a chill dude. I don't look up to a guy like James Schaeferless because he is... I kind of see him as like I could do what he does if I just put in the time and effort. You know, like, I could do the exact same thing he does. It's just like, I just don't want to. So I guess that's why that's something that feels very differently. It feels very low pressure compared to something like Trixie the Golden Witch, where it's someone who was deeply influential on me as like a person, and someone that I did see as being exceptional in her talents and doing things I wish I could do but can't really do. And I and and I think that's why, you know, I felt a little nervous when I entered the We Watch Anime channel, the We Watch Anime Discord server. And, you know, like, Trixie is, like, in the chat, like, actively talking to people. And I'm like, oh shit, oh fuck. Like, I don't know, it's just my insecurities flaring up. From what everyone has like, told me, I'm apparently very, very friendly and easy to get along with. And, like, I don't have any, like, I don't seem to have any negative traits. So that's good. Like, on the surface, I don't show anything that would rub people the wrong way, which is very reassuring to hear. This is very much an idea that I internalized from reading Berserk. If you haven't read Berserk, go read it right now, like, fuck you. But there's a scene in, like, kind of early Berserk where Guts is just, like, absolutely fucking tired as shit. He feels used and abused, and he's going to go talk to his buddy Griffith, and he overhears a conversation between Griffith and the princess, where Griffith tells her that his idea of what is a true friend is someone who chases after their own dreams. He could never see, like, one of his troops, like one of the people who follows his orders, or like people who are inspired by him. He can never see them as a true equal, because too much of them is invested in him as a person. And, like, the scene is meant to illustrate why he doesn't seem to reciprocate feelings for Casca, who just, like, absolutely worships him, you know? And it's also meant to show, like, how Guts is inspired to really carve his own path in life and become his own person with his own identity completely separate of Griffith, because he wants to be Griffith's best friend, he wants to be equal to him, but he cannot do that so long as he is serving Griffith. And I kind of viewed my relationship to, like, Trixie and her content in a similar light, where I'm like, okay, if I'm, like, I cannot be friends with this person if I'm just, like, putting her on a pedestal and thinking about, like, how inspirational she was to me all the time. Like, I can't be doing that. I can't be just, like, info dumping about all the things I know about her. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to hear someone telling me how much they worship me. Like, that would feel like a lot of pressure, and it would feel weird, you know? So, I've just been trying to, you know, be cool about it and treat her like a person, and psychologically, that has worked. And I've just had enough conversations with her now to the point that, like, where I was still emotionally sorting this out in my mind, like, last week when I recorded the last segment of this video. By now, I've had enough chats with her that, like, it's solidified, it's fine. She's just a person, she's just, like, a friend now. And she likes me, and I like her, and we're both cool. And it's cool. Why do I do that? I do that a lot in my videos, where I'm like, I'll be talking, and then I start to laugh, but the way I laugh is like, like, well, I just did it. I can't laugh without going, that's kind of pissing me off. It's a funny thing when you're, like, making videos of yourself and, like, having to, like, watch them back and, like, edit them. You start to pick up on little mannerisms that you didn't know you do all the time, and you fucking hate yourself for it. Like, watch this video back, and when I go, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh yeah, not to mention the sniffing. God, like, when my nose gets itchy and I just want to, like, do this. Fuck, like, I get so many times in these videos I'll catch myself going, like, or, like, it's like, it's fucking gross. Like, I'm trying to make a vlog here. Like, people want to watch someone going, like, like, fucking stop it. Why are you doing that? Get a tissue. Jesus. Oh yeah, that was the other reason why I had to refilm this. I had to reshoot this whole part of the video, is because the last time I tried filming, we were filming in the woods, and my camera guy started sniffing aggressively, and it was so fucking loud that you couldn't hear what I was saying over the sniffing. It's, like, legitimately, like, fucking... shit was unwatchable. You know, it just goes to show, like, I think I've pretty much got it down, you know. I'm carving my own path, I'm chasing my own dreams, I'm making videos, and, like, yeah, like, I kind of intentionally, like, copying the way that, like, Trixie does vlogs for, like, how I want to, like, that's just how I wanted to start out. Like, I'm gonna build up momentum and ramp up into, like, making my own shit that's in my own style, because, like, I'm not gonna like make good art by just copying someone else forever. So I've got shit that I'm working on. I've got big plans for my future and what I'm going to create with my art. So look forward to that. And yeah, shout outs to everybody in the We Love Anime Discord server. You're all cool, and I love you. Bye bye.